Hey everyone, I saw an interesting post the other day. A friend of mine, Brennan Wong, had it on his Instagram. It was a tweet by an ESPN journalist that interviewed Duncan Keith, and she asked, "How are you still playing at the level you're playing at 37?" Now, 37's old in the NHL, especially nowadays. So she asked, "How are you still at the level? How are you still maintaining the intensity and the level of play?" And I thought it was an interesting answer. One of the things that he gave credit to was he said people underestimate the power of the breath and the power of the mind. So as a mindfulness instructor and someone who's been doing that for several years now, and in my personal experience, I thought that's great to hear. So now starting to get some more notoriety in terms of a really great way to train and to train fitness. Practicing breath awareness is good physiologically, especially a lot of athletes work with diaphragmatic breathing, so the ability to open up the chest cavity, invite a lot of oxygen into the lungs, the ability to expel out carbon dioxide. Obviously, everyone knows oxygen is necessary for efficient energy metabolism. So when we're competing at a high level, the more oxygen we get, the more endurance we have, and the more efficient energy production we can commit to. And then also when we expel out CO2, we want to get all the CO2 out of the lungs, and we want to get all the CO2 out of our bloodstream, because CO2, carbon dioxide, will actually lead to stiffer muscles and can also contribute to performance nerves and for some performance anxiety. So proper breathing patterns are important in sport, and training them is something that you can commit to, and you can increase your lung capacity just by practicing that diaphragmatic breathing, by training it. And it also works on your psychological fitness. So your ability to recognize the control you have over your focus and attention. When we sit down and practice breath awareness and train it, as soon as we realize that we're moving our attention away from the breath and into some thoughts of possibly the future, or what we're going to do in a couple hours, next week, next year, or maybe we recalling a memory from the past, we can recognize it, be aware of it, and then choose to return our attention back to the breath. So we're training and repping out the ability to have control over our focus and attention. So obviously focus on the present moment task in sport is hugely important, and our ability to derail distractions and be with what we're doing in the moment is extremely valuable. And so this is a training, this is a practice, this is stuff I've been talking about for many years, that it's something that we can commit to, that contributes to both our physical fitness and our psychological fitness. And he talked about it helping him at the age of 37. In my experience, it definitely helped me play probably another 5 years in my pro career. Just a simple practice of breath awareness. So it's a great thing to learn about, and a great thing to commit some time to and explore. And if it's good for Duncan Keith and it works for him, I think it can work for a lot of athletes. That's it for today. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day.